All right, so tonight I'm going to give you guys a few updates. We're going to talk a little bit about AMD 7900 XTX. I'm going to let you guys know what I have upcoming in my channel for the future. I am going to be doing a review on Logitech's G Lightspeed. Now, when I did a video a while back on Megatron 2.0, I've done quite a few upgrades to Megatron since then, so I'm going to be making a video about that as well to share that with you guys. So let's jump right into it. Kane's Observations, Michael here. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to smash that like button. So let's start off first by talking about AMD 7900 XTX. Now it's going to be a direct competitor to Nvidia's 4080, not the 4090. The 4090 is still on the upper echelon when it comes to all GPUs. And AMD even stated that that's not going to compete, or that's not what they designed it to compete with. They designed it more to compete with Nvidia's 4080. Now, I personally wish that AMD would come out with something like the 4090, even if it was priced at $1,400, because I'd still like to see what the competition would be like. So what we're probably going to see again, guys, is we're probably going to see the 7900 XTX be trading blows with Nvidia's 4080. So that's going to be interesting to watch. I always like them go head to head. As I always state, AMD will win in some games, Nvidia will win in some games. Now, in this generation of GPU wars between the 4080 and the 7900 XTX, I think AMD is going to win. I think they win strictly for price per performance. You know, that the 7900 XTX comes in at $999, Nvidia's 4080 comes in, I believe, at $1,100, but AMD has DisplayPort 2.1 going for it. Now, I stated in my previous video, that might not be the biggest deal for a lot of people, because who's really going to use that right away? Everybody's not going to run out and spend $1,000 on a new GPU and then go spend, which I'm going to assume 8K monitors are going to be over $2,000 most likely. I mean, the Dell OLED behind me, the 34-inch, was, I believe, $1,300. So, you know, I don't think they're going to become mainstream, you know, at least for another year or two. But again, it's always nice to be future-proof. All right, I'm in kind of a dilemma, and I'm hoping you guys can help me out. I'm going to put a poll up in the next couple of days. Should I keep the Dell OLED monitor behind me, or should I get rid of it and just wait and see what CES brings for 8K monitors? Because it would be really, really cool to be able to game at 8K, especially since I'm getting the 7900 XTX GPU. Now, I have already ordered my water block for the 7900 XTX. So I'm also really hoping that the availability is super high. I hope it's not one of their fiascos, just like every GPU launch, where they're sold out in seconds, and then I just have a water block back here sitting on my desk for the next 4 months while I'm just spamming the buy button. All right, so when December 13th rolls around, where am I going to be to try to purchase a 7900 XTX? Well, I'll tell you what I did last time. When I got the 6900 XT, I ended up getting it off of AMD store. I tried to snag one off of Best Buy. I tried to snag one off of Newegg. It just wasn't happening, and Amazon was a no-go. But I ended up scoring one off of the AMD store, and if I remember correctly, on every day that they had drops there, it was between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep that in mind if you're going to be in the market for a 7900 XTX. The AMD store is a really good bet to try to hit up. Now, you have to be all logged in. You have to make sure everything's set, you know, just so you can go through the checkout process a lot faster, because, you know, a lot of times, well, a lot of you probably know, when you're trying to buy a GPU, you end up getting it in your cart and you go to click checkout and then it's like unavailable, which is really disheartening. All right, and I also got some new lights for my studio. I'll be making an upcoming video sharing what I got and how I get them set up. Learning how to set up lighting has been a process over the last year. I definitely finally think that, you know, everything's coming together and I'm understanding it a little bit more. So definitely look out for that. Also, I want to get you guys' opinion on Megatron 2.0. I'm considering taking out all the chrome tubes and replacing them with black tubes, black metal tubes, because I want to give the build kind of a little bit of contrast. Since I'm taking the GPU out to replace it with the 7900 XTX, I'm going to take everything apart. I'm going to take the 9 million screws out of the reflection plate and scrub it, because where the water line is, I mean, if any of you guys water cool, you know you end up getting like a line there where the water is. So I want to scrub that. I want to get that clean, and I might as well just do, you know, a complete wash of the whole thing. But since I have it apart, I'm like, you know, why not try some black metal tubes and see what they look like? So post that in the comments below and let me know if I should stick with the chrome tubes or if I should try the black metal tubes. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and stay tuned for all that great upcoming content. And I want to let you guys know, I appreciate you guys. We finally crossed over 300 subscribers. Yeah, it's a small amount, but you know what? I appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate all the support. So, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.